beauty that enchants the soul, and nature that captivates the eye. In this video, we take you on an exceptional journey to reveal to you the secrets of the most beautiful mountains in the world. Majestic peaks, embracing the sky, and hiding unbelievable stories behind them. Stay with us to discover the magic of our planet. Mount Matterhorn, Switzerland/Italy. It rises 4,478 meters in the heart of the Alps. It is considered an icon of beauty, thanks to its unique geometric symmetry, where four precise ridges meet in a pyramidal peak, as if it were carved with a ruler and pen. This gives it a majesty that random mountains do not possess. John Ruskin described it as the noblest cliff in Europe. It has been used as the logo for Toblerone chocolate for over a century. But behind this beauty lies a mysterious puzzle. In the year 1865, Edward Whymper succeeded in climbing it for the first time. But the journey ended in tragedy when the rope snapped and 4 of his team fell into the abyss. The mystery remains unsolved to this day. On this mountain that has claimed the lives of more than 500 climbers due to loose rocks and weather fluctuations. Mount Assiniboine, Canada. Known as the Matterhorn of the Rockies, it rises 3,618 meters. The mountain represents a surreal painting that doubles its greatness, as it is reflected like a crystal mirror over the calm waters of Lake Magog, creating a scene that multiplies the beauty of the towering peak. It stands out as an isolated pyramid, rising 1,500 meters above the valleys. Locals call it the Silent Mountain due to its deadly isolation. In winter, it turns into an icy prison where no living creature can survive, making it one of the most remote and pure places on planet Earth. Mount Kirkjufell, Iceland. Its name means church mountain. Despite its modest height, 463 meters, it is an icon of color contrast. It shines with the bright green of summer and the white snow of winter, under the green dances of the aurora borealis. It appeared as a prominent landmark in the series Game of Thrones, named the mountain like an arrowhead. Despite its cinematic stardom, indigenous people warn against climbing it. They say it was a place for ancient rituals, and its volcanic nature, surrounded by ocean spray, does not always welcome strangers. Mount Stettin, Norway. A massive granite block, rising 1,392 meters directly from the sea. It is like a natural skyscraper. A wall of smooth granite rising vertically from the heart of the sea, with solid and fluid beauty, making it look like an artificial work of art. The philosopher Peter Zaff described it as the Andal of the gods. It was officially chosen as the national mountain of Norway in the year 2002. On this mountain, there is no angle for rest or hills to ease the ascent. You are either hanging on the granite wall, defying gravity, or in the heart of the deep fjord waters surrounding its base. Tracime di Lavaredo, Italy. 3 giant limestone peaks, lining up like stone teeth in the Dolomites. Their attraction lies in the magic of dancing colors, where their unique rocks turn from golden yellow to flaming pink at every sunset. But behind this magic lies a dark history of war ghosts. It was a fierce battlefront in the First World War. Military tunnels and bunkers are still there, carved into the heart of its rocks, where you can hear the echo of the wind in the abandoned passages, which still hold the traces of soldiers who lived and died amidst these icy peaks. Cerro Torre and Fitzroy, Patagonia. They are located in a remote area on the border of Argentina and Chile. Fitzroy is the famous logo for the Patagonia brand, while Cerro Torre resembles a spear crowned with ice. Indigenous people named it Chaltén, or the Smoking Mountain, because clouds always wrap around its peak, in a way that makes it look like a volcano emitting continuous smoke. Fitzroy is considered a wall of pink granite rising 2,000 vertical meters, making it one of the most majestic visual icons in the southern hemisphere. Mount Almadablam, Nepal. Its name means mother's necklace, as its ridges resemble the arms of a mother protecting her child. It rises 6,812 meters. For the Sherpa people, this mountain is the guardian spirit. They believe that the ice necklace hanging on its chest is a lucky charm that protects all who live in the shadow of the Himalayas. It steals the spotlight from Everest with its spiritual beauty. It is the mountain where everyone stops to take pictures before any other peak. Mount K2, Pakistan. The second highest mountain in the world, at 8,611 meters. It is a pure rock and ice pyramid, representing the ideal mental image of mountains. Known as the Savage Mountain. While amateurs go to Everest, professionals go to K2. It is the mountain that tries to kill you. Statistically, for every 4 people who reach the summit, 1 person dies. Its beauty stems from its isolation and cruelty. It does not accept half solutions, either the summit or the end. Mount Alpamayo, Peru. It officially won the title of the most beautiful mountain in the world in the year 1966. It is distinguished by its western face, which resembles an impossible painting, where its glacial lines appear perfectly symmetrical, as if an engineer drew them with a ruler. Reaching the site of this glacial mirage requires crossing harsh land passes for days, as if the mountain is testing your worth and persistence, before allowing you to see its perfect face shining under the Andes sun. Mount Fuji, Japan. The most symmetrical and balanced mountain in the world. It is the spiritual symbol of Japan, with its snow-capped peak and fluid slopes that follow the golden ratio. Fuji represents the peak of natural peace. But behind this gentle beauty lies the mysterious Aokigahara forest at its base, creating a sharp and exciting contrast between a peak representing absolute purity and transcendence, and a base shrouded in mystery and dark legends. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana. Its beauty stands out in its surreal formation as a table mountain, where its vertical cliffs, rising 400 meters, end with a perfectly flat plateau extending above the clouds, making it look like a floating island in the sky. This mountain is not just terrain, it is a lost world. It inspired the novelist Arthur Conan Doyle to write his famous novel about dinosaurs. The exciting thing is that the summit contains plants and animals that do not exist anywhere else on Earth. Reaching it makes you feel like you have left the present time, to return to the prehistoric era, where waterfalls falling from its edges turn into mist before touching the ground. Mount Rainier, USA. It is considered an icon of beauty thanks to its dominant presence as a lone volcanic peak controlling the horizon. Crowned with the largest glacial system in the United States outside Alaska, creating a stunning contrast between the white of the permanent snow and the green of the pine forests at its base. But behind this calm beauty lies the sleeping giant. It is classified as one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world, due to the massive amount of ice on its peak, which, if melted by a simple eruption, could create mud flows, destroying everything in their path. It is the beauty that combines spiritual stillness and the imminent threat. Mount Cook, New Zealand. Its greatness stands out in its sharp visual contrast, where its jagged peak, covered in blue ice, rises in the middle of the Southern Alps, to be reflected on the turquoise lake waters surrounding it, giving it a crystalline glow like no other. The exciting thing about this mountain is that it was the training ground for the legendary climber Edmund Hillary before he conquered Everest. The mountain is known for the howling winds phenomenon, which produce terrifying musical sounds as they pass through its rocky cracks, as if the mountain speaks an ancient language that only Mount Kailash, Tibet, China. Its beauty lies in its mysterious and sacred pyramidal shape, with a peak covered in permanent snow, unlike any other peak in the Himalayas. Black rock lines appear amidst the snow, resembling sacred symbols. This mountain is the only one on the list that no human has ever climbed, not because of technical difficulty, but because it is sacred to 4 world religions. The legend says that whoever tries to climb it will suffer from rapid aging and a mysterious death. To this day, thousands are content with circling its base as a spiritual ritual, leaving its summit forbidden and pure forever. Devil's Tower, USA. Its beauty stands out in its impossible geological engineering. It consists of hexagonal columns of volcanic rock stacked with amazing precision, rising suddenly in the middle of the plains, as if it were a bundle of giant stone swords driven into the ground. The exciting information lies in the legends of the indigenous people, who believe that these longitudinal lines on the mountain are traces of the claws of a giant bear that was chasing young girls. This mountain was also a hero in science fiction films,